Hello, everyone. I'm glad to talk to you again today. And to my people, great Ogoni people, great. I'll be talking on the topic, is God interested in the struggle of Ogoni people? Many people have asked me these questions. And I said, yes, absolutely yes. God is 100% interested in the Ogoni struggle. Not only the Ogoni struggle, but every struggle of the oppressed, every cry of the oppressed. For example, what is going on in Nigeria today, the Oduduwa and the Biafra. God is interested in them. So I will give you two biblical quotations to back up what I'm about to tell you. If you go to the book of Genesis chapter 2, verse 15, the Bible says, and God put man in the Garden of Eden, and he commanded him to tend and to keep. Now, what does that mean? There are two words, tend and to keep. To tend means to cultivate the land. Use this land to your advantage. Plant whatever you want to do. If you want to mine oil, mine. Whatever you want to do, gold or whatsoever you want to do with the land, do it. Now, but the second command is this, to keep. To keep means to protect the land. You have to ensure that the land remains fertile. Don't do anything that will destroy the land. Don't devastate the land. Keep the land, the land fertile. So if you come to Ogoni land today in Nigeria, you will discover that these things has happened in Ogoni land. One, our land has been used. The oil and gas that is going out of Ogoni land, or that have gone out of Ogoni land for over 30 years, the government has given back nothing to the Ogoni people. Ogoni people have contributed over $30 billion, about 14 billion naira as at 1990 to the federal government of Nigeria. And what do we have in return? Nothing. So God is against environmental degradation. God is against destruction of environment, the ecosystem and everything. God is against it. And this has happened to Ogoni people. Our land has been destroyed, our water has been polluted, the air polluted, and everything in the land. Even right now, if you read the UNEP report, right now, the kind of water we are drinking water that is full of benzene. So, I want to say that God is against it. So, every genuine agitation that comes from that angle, God will back it up. And God has been in it for years. So you have to understand that God is interested in the Ogoni struggle, because God is against environmental degradation. He said you should keep the land. Adam should keep it, protect it, because that is your right. Now, the right of Ogoni people has been taken away from us. That land belongs to us. But the government from nowhere said it is their own land. So they've used decree of 879, which Obasanjo, did during his military rulership in Nigeria, that every resources that is 6 feet below belongs to the federal government. That is a barbaric, very cunning and very greedy decree indeed. Now, number 2, I will take you to the book of Exodus chapter 3 verse, let me just read verse 7. The Bible says, the Lord said, I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard them crying out because of their slave masters or their tax masters, and I am concerned about their suffering. Now, God was talking to Moses that he has heard the cry, the suffering, the pains of the children of Israel in Egypt. So, God was now about to deliver them. Now, the call of Moses proves one or two things to us. One, it shows that God hates slavery. God hates cheating. God hates oppression. And God is interested in liberating people. God is interested in liberating nations. God is interested in liberating the oppressed. So, what is happening today? Ogoni people, we are fighting for political and economic autonomy because we've been deprived of our right. We don't have access to anything that belongs to us. We don't even rule ourselves. We've been ruled by people that we don't even know. We can't even speak the same language. So we want to govern ourselves, be it in the Federal Republic of Nigeria as we stated in the Ogoni Bill of Rights. But if they don't want us to be in, they can as well tell us go so we can be on our own separately. So these are two biblical points to make you understand. There are many, but I'm just choosing these two for the sake of time. So God is interested in this struggle. So my people, it is very, very expedient for us to go back to God in prayer. When you pray, it shows that God responds to prayer. So God is interested in liberating you. So no matter the level of agitation, the level of lobbying, whatsoever we are making, so that we can go through, we have to remember that God is very much important. And if we don't pray, it's not going to be as easy as possible. But we have to pray so that God can facilitate and move things speedily for us. It is only God that can make it happen. Look, let me tell you, the race is not for the swiftest. It's not for the strongest. It's not for the best of brains. But it is God himself that shows mercy. If the mercy of God is not there, all you are doing is in vain. So we can't neglect God. We have to go to him because he is the originator of this struggle. So we have to talk to God as regarding this situation. You see, Ogoni people, I'm calling upon every Ogoni people, every Ogoni sons and daughters, please spend 10 minutes of your time and intercede for your people. You have to intercede for Ogoni land. It is very important. No matter how busy you are, intercede for the Ogoni people. I want to tell you something today. You see, the Nigeria that was cooked up and was given to us by the British, it is until we sit down and renegotiate that Nigeria can have a way forward. Don't be deceived by any. This Nigeria is not going to be better. You see, that we all sit down and agree on how we will function in this one Nigeria. And to me, I think restructuring based on ethnic lines would be very, very good. Based on ethnicity would be very, very good. Not state. This no. So that you know what you have, you use what you have, and you contribute to the center. But if Nigeria refuses to sit down and agree, I'm telling you, Nigeria is going to disintegrate. There's not two ways about it. Because people are fed up and God is interested. Let me tell you, God told Moses, go to Pharaoh. He knew Pharaoh was not going to respond positively to the children of Israel. But God did not tell Moses from the beginning that I am going to destroy Pharaoh at the end. He only told him, go, talk to him. God knew all that would happen. So when we are talking to the Nigerian government today, we are talking to the set of people that said they own Nigeria and they feel they are stubborn. God knows they will be stubborn. But a time will come when you don't want to restructure. You will be begging for restructuring and the people will now say, no, we are no more interested in restructuring. So it is better you listen now. Listen now before it is too late. Because when it is too late, Nigeria will be, I'm telling you, I pray it shouldn't go into war. But Nigeria will separate into different nations. But if you love Nigeria, now restructure now on ethnic lines so that people can be free. We use what we have to develop ourselves and contribute to the center. So, Ogoni people, it is up to us to continue from where Birabi stopped, where Kensara Mwiwa stopped. It is our right to continue because victory is sure. We are going to win. And let us not allow any people come to our land to take oil because we have gained nothing. For over past 30 years, we contributed to the federal account. We've gained nothing. So why is the oil now when Ogoni is not going to gain? Ogoni people, be wise. Think. We are wise people. God has created us to be wise. So my people, the Bible says, be as wise as serpent, but as peaceful as a dove. Let's continue in our peaceful agitation. Let's continue in that way. But let us be as wise as a serpent. I will end here for now. More videos will come up soon. Thank you very much. God bless you. But remember to spend 10 minutes of your time. Pray for Ogoni land. Bye-bye.